Hey everybody, what's up and welcome back to the channel. It has been a while. Basically took the entire summer and into fall off from any model railroading whatsoever, so I did a little bit of horn stuff over the summer, not really anything exciting enough to video, so haven't posted in to the channel in a very long time, months. So it is nice to have you guys back here, and as you can see, we are kicking it back off with the Carnival train once again. For those of you who saw kind of my series on it last year, you guys saw I'm pretty far into the project, many years into the project, and then many years yet to come, but try to make some time for it every year. And this year, I got started about a month later than what I wanted to, which kind of sucks. But I'm going to make the best of it. I'm going to try to push pretty hard and maybe a little bit later into this year to try to get some things done that I really want to get done. You guys got to see some pretty good progress last year, and I'm hoping, or not, yeah, last year, yeah, because I don't think I did any. I think I was done with the Carnival train before the New Year's, so yeah, haven't worked on it for a little over a year, or about a year now. Not a little over a year, about a year since my last video on the Carnival train. I think I got into November, and then I had to switch gears with some other model railroad stuff, so that could happen again this year. I do have some stuff that I'm kind of waiting on. Not too sure when it's going to get here, but for right now, we're going to concentrate on the Carnival train for as long as I can. Like I said, I'm really going to try to push for getting some more stuff done and redone. I still have some stuff I want to go back and redo. You guys got to see some of the Ferris wheel trailers get redone last year. I don't have the tubs trailer out right now, but the base beam load you guys got to see get completely redone. A couple other little odds and ends got redone, and have quite a bit left to do. I basically finished off with the management trailer back there and a couple other little easy projects. Finally started experimenting with some spray painting. That was pretty fun. Definitely got to be careful because the parts are very small and you can lose some detail if you paint too thick. But kind of experiment with some of that stuff. And yeah, this year I got a lot on my list. I still have a very long list that I don't have down here with me currently. But we'll go through it. I think I showed this last year. I got a lot of these Brechina Mac Rs. Really nice detail. They are way easier to find and way cheaper than the Athearn ones, and they have pretty decent detail. So I'm going to try to get some of these squared away. They're not going to be 100% perfect, but they are going to be way better than the Herpa white rigs that I was initially using. So we've got a bunch of semi stuff I want to try to get done. Something else that I got in that was super cool. My very first 3D printed ride. We have a tilt-a-whirl. So that's going to be cool. All 3D printed. I gotta still go through, clean up the some of the flashing off of the parts. A lot of paint work to do. A lot of real little tedious stuff. But this will be a ride that I am definitely going to push to get done sooner rather than later. This was one that would have been extremely hard for me to build from scratch, so having some really awesome people in this hobby, it's nice that there are people that do take time to CAD this stuff and print it. So we have this, that's going to be pretty much its own series of videos. Still a couple other things that I want to get done. The top spin, you guys see the main load and the tubs. I want to completely redo those because I've talked about this before, but just a reminder for everybody. Those two trailers, specifically those two right there, those were the very first trailers I ever made for the Carnival train. They are the Fowler kits. I love kit bashing these because they're already set up for trailers. And these are actually two brand new kits, and I am going to kit bash them to make the tub trailer and the main load. We're basically starting completely from scratch. I'm going to I'm not going to junk these. These will just go in the storage with the rest of my obsolete Carnival stuff. I'm not going to sell them because it kind of shows the progression, and I'd like to do some nice before and afters. Hopefully the afters are considerably better than the earlier version here. So, like I said, I was just getting into Carnival modeling, and a lot of little things I wish I could have done better. Some techniques that I've learned over the years now. And to kind of give you guys a time frame, I constructed those back in 2010, really early 2010, like the winter of 2010, sometime either in January or February. So like I said, these are super early, and a lot of my other stuff is surpassing it. I'm gonna have to redo a couple things on the parts rack trailer, and some of the stuff I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to with this ride. That's the kind of the downer with me starting so late. I'm starting to lose my good weather up here in the far northwest, and I want to paint this stuff with spray paint. I'd like to get a more of a pinker color than just the using the molded plastic. So that one might have to carry into before summer next year. So we'll see how it goes. Still a lot to build. Have boxes just full of stuff in the background here. More parts over here. I've been trying to go through all my parts. I started to bring all this stuff out pretty much right at the beginning of September, and I had to stop just because of some life things going on. So basically almost 2 months later than what I wanted to. I really wanted to get a good jump start on all this stuff right at the beginning of September. Did not happen, but we're here now, so we're going to try to do as much as I possibly can over the winter. And like I said, just temperature wise, gonna have to see how the painting goes. I'm going to definitely experiment with more spray painting because it is really nice. Saves me a lot of time. Most of this stuff for this train I originally hand painted, so it's a very time consuming, tedious project. And as you can tell, I don't have everything out right now. I don't need everything out right now. I'm just kind of pulling some stuff out. Still have my refrigerator over here full of Carnival train stuff. A whole bunch of stuff racked up on flat cars there and there. Some more flat cars in here. A bunch of the rigs that we are going to be replacing, and of course that doesn't want to stay. There we go. So basically the only truck that's not going to be replaced is the truck for the top spin, because in real life that's like some other type of semi, but all the rest of these are supposed to be Macars, and they are not Macars. I think these were GMCs or whites. I think they were GMCs, honestly. If I remember correctly, they were GMCs. They were Herpa GMCs, super cheap. Not the greatest quality of model, but with some detail and some paint, they came out pretty decent. But I want to be a little bit better than, close enough. I kind of want to be a little bit closer to close enough. It's never going to be perfect. It's never going to be 100%. Some things are just kind of hard to find. or if you do find them, they're expensive. And this project has been extremely expensive over the years. But some stuff we're going to keep around. I do have a Macar cab from Athearn. I think I have another one kicking around too that I need to locate, but I got enough Mac Rs to resupply my Mac Rs. I just have to do all the work to do some paint. And some of them I'm just not going to bother with painting right now. Like the... I have a blue one over there, and I have a few red ones. I'm not going to paint those immediately. I'm just going to kind of get them set up wheelbase-wise. Change out the wheels. And do a couple other little details if it doesn't have a wind dam on it. All these trucks come with wind dams, so whatever truck doesn't have a wind dam, I have to remove that and paint up a couple of them right away, like the yellow one. But other than that, got a lot of rig stuff, a lot of semi stuff to take care of this year that I'd like to take care of this year. We'll see how far we get. A lot of my little stuff down there. But yeah, guys, back at it with the Carnival train. I do have, things are set up a little differently. I have some more room over here now. You guys might have seen in past videos I had a lot of Athearn Blue Box stuff stacked up over there. Made some room. Got this cleared off again for a lot of my Carnival train parts. Got some paints here and there. Like I said, I'm still pulling stuff out. I'm still trying to figure everything out. Get everything set up to where it's cozy again. But yeah, this is me finally getting back to the Carnival train, finally getting back on the channel. I'm not too sure how often I'm gonna post. I did pretty good the first run of the Carnival train. Like I said, as I make some progress on some stuff and get some things in, I still have a couple things that are coming in for the Carnival train yet. So, of course, we'll do videos when stuff comes in and I make progress on things. So, that's it. That's it for this video, guys. This is going to be the start. I'm not sure what number of video this is going to be. I need to look back through my videos because we're just going to continue this as part of the Carnival Train series. I think I was up to like 20 videos on there, or close to 20, or a little over 20, somewhere around there. So this is an ongoing series, like I said way back when I first started it. It's going to be multiple years yet. And like I said, I started the planning for this back in 2009. Acquiring things, buying stuff, same. And then the challenge was, over the years, the train has changed since 2009 to when I am modeling it. I really, last year was the first year I finally nailed down a date, and that is 2013. Late 2012, very late 2012, and into 2013 is the era that I'm modeling, because 2013 was the last year that the top spin ran, and I want the top spin on the train because it's such a cool ride. Don't go in there, Pep. Yeah, don't go in there. So, oh, that's alright. Nothing broke, just those covers closing. So yeah, I got a bunch of rigs to go through, got a bunch of stuff to rebuild, and I want to get anything that I have to redo. I kind of want this year to be the last year that I have to redo anything, because it is a pain in the ass to have something already and it's not good enough. So you got to go back, redo it. Huge pain in the butt. So I really want this year to, we'll catch up on some rigs, catch up on the top spin. Like I said, I just got to figure out the paint situation on that. I do have a color that'll work really good for that. Like I said, it just depends on the temperatures. Because if it starts getting too cold, then I'm not going to be able to paint for a long time, because it's going to stay cold for a long time up here. But we're getting there. We're going to start back on it and see what kind of mischief we can get into. So hopefully you guys are excited. My Carnival modelers, I know last year when I started up on the Carnival Train series, I completely rebranded the channel for Model Railroad stuff. So a lot of people came specifically for the Carnival Train stuff. If you stuck around till now, through all of my various model railroad stuff, and then my lack of content over the summer and fall, I really appreciate it. Like I said, this stuff always comes back around. It's always going to come back around. It might take a little while, but it does come back. So thanks again for sticking around. Thanks again for supporting the channel. And until next time, take care.